XYZ.
Friday Live, and thank God it's Friday. Tomorrow is the 1st of October, and so today is a very important day to every one of us. All right, we're on to our first segment on this show, and I have with me a personality, Mr. Bassey. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Harriet.
And thank you for joining us on the show.
My pleasure.
All right, so this morning we're talking about the Lead, Inspire, and Transform program. And today being the Independence Anniversary Week, people are really wondering what is happening. So what is this program all about?
Okay, Harriet, thanks. The program is actually a series of seminars, actually 3 seminars taking place over 2 days. So it starts off today, this evening at 6 p.m. And then, so we have 1 seminar today, and we have 2 seminars starting 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. These seminars are put together by a foundation called the Lead, Inspire, Transform Foundation. It's a non-governmental organization aimed at youth capacity development.
And so what's the aim of this organization? Because we know that all over Nigeria, suddenly we're having organizations everywhere, and they all seem to be talking about the transformation of the Nigerian youth. So what makes your own organization different from the other organizations we already have on ground?
Okay, well, you see, what the foundation aims at doing, as I said earlier, is to build capacities. Now, we've looked at the society in which we live, and a lot of the things that we've observed are things that people are very well aware of already. Nigeria is a country with 140 million people. Many of those are youths. There's so much potential in young people today, but you cannot help but feel that people are not, in many cases, being given the right platform to develop properly. I'll give you an example. If we want to hand the future of this country to the youth, maybe in 10, 20 years' time, people need to communicate properly. People need to manage time properly. These are components that help to build a nation. Over the last 20 years in Nigeria, I think everybody is aware that there's been a decline in the quality of education that we get. It's a fact. So people come out of universities these days, even with master's degrees, and cannot actually write. So the foundation, beyond the seminars that we're holding today and tomorrow, the foundation aims to mentor young people, to provide platforms for them to develop themselves. We'll be addressing, like what the example I've given, which is the writing skills. We'll be having workshops. We'll be having training sessions to help people to write properly. We'll be having. We intend to also start up what we call the LIT Club, the Lead, Inspire, Transform Club. Now, in between the seminars, we have seminars every now and again, but in between the seminars, what happens? We need to engage with youth who identify, who want to develop themselves, and mentor them and guide them in leadership, time management, civility, and, another area that the foundation is very keen on addressing is advocacy. What are your rights as an individual? And if your rights are being infringed upon, what can you do, in your defense, as it were?
So that means I could rightly and safely say that the foundation is preparing the leaders of tomorrow for leadership.
Very much so. But, when we say leadership, I don't look at leadership as being, political leadership, positional leadership. I believe that, it's a fact that nothing changes except by leadership, and leadership is simply influence. So wherever I am, if I influence my environment in a positive way, I'm a leader.
Wow. Okay, now let's go into the seminars. Today and tomorrow. What are the expectations at the seminars?
Okay. Well, the seminars, there are 3 of them, as I said. The first one, which starts off at 6 o'clock today, is on leadership. It's on, developing your leadership potential. And, there's a wonderful resource person who's going to be taking that. His name is Akomaye Uga. He's traveled widely. He's a pastor as well, and he's a great leader. And we hope that that session would tell people, expose people to the principles of leadership and challenge them. And then tomorrow morning, we have preparing for the job ahead, which is a seminar aimed at teaching people how do you prepare your CV, how do you write an application letter, and then beyond that, at an interview, what do you do? Do you, there's body language, there's interview etiquette. How do you answer tough questions at interviews? So that's at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then at 11:30 we have something on customer service. So how can you have businesses, and this one is slightly business oriented, even though it's not entirely. I think customer relationship skills will benefit, anybody. So we have Mike Williams, who's I'm sure is no stranger to you here. He's the managing director of the Tourism Bureau, and Mike has done customer service training across Europe. He's very experienced. So he identified with this initiative, and we thought we'd bring him in, and I'm sure it's going to be really, really wonderful.
All right, it's already sounding like a very rich package, so I'm just imagining what it's going to be like this evening and tomorrow. And now, who are your focus? Who are you focusing on?
Okay. Well, the seminars are open to the entire public, and I must add, they're free. They're free. They're open to the public. However, I would say that the foundation for the activities that it does really focuses on those between the ages of about 15 and 40.
15 and 40.
Yes.
And where is this taking place? Because I'm sure so many Nigerian youth are watching right now, and they imagine, okay, we're going to celebrate independence. Well, I could actually spend my day doing something useful for myself. Mm-hmm. So where is this seminar taking place? Okay,
it's at the Women Development Center on Parliamentary Road. Actually, Ekpo Achibong Road, number 37. That's where it's taking place. So we really would like people to come out. It's no coincidence. Tomorrow is the country's nation's independence celebration anniversary, and you can spend it by gaining one or two things from these seminars.
Wow, okay, you're still watching AM Experience Friday Live. It's another opportunity for you to spend your Independence Day improving on yourself, getting that which will make your future better. It is the Lead, Inspire, Transform program, which will be taking place. It begins this evening at 6, tomorrow at 10, and still tomorrow at 6, I guess.
No, it ends about 2 p.m.
About 2 p.m.,
yeah.
Okay. Today 6, tomorrow from 10 o'clock. This is an opportunity to enrich yourself, and it's taking place at the Women Development Center along Parliamentary Road. And now one question that pops on my mind is, tomorrow is in another independence celebration. What potentials does this event hold for the Nigerian society? Because now, whatever it is we're doing, and whether we like it or not, Nigerians are beginning to get more patriotic. And so if we're putting this program on Independence Day, what potentials does it hold for our society?
Well, I think I'd like to look beyond just these seminars and think about perhaps the effect or what we're looking to do through the foundation.
Okay.
Because that's more long term. We know that, as they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and Nigeria is a great country, but it has its shortcomings. And those cannot be addressed in a day. So, through mentorship, we want to create leaders, inspire them, and we believe that they will go on to transform our society. I'll give you an example of something that I look at and I feel needs to be addressed. I don't know if it's been your experience, it must have been, but if you go to an ATM machine, let's say you have 6 people waiting to use the ATM. One person, the ATM machine is right there in front of you. One person is here, one person is there, one person is here, another person. They just clustered around the ATM. And I say to myself and wonder, is it a taboo to join a queue, to form a queue in Nigeria? So, these are things that we're looking to address through the foundation.
Very practical issues.
And as you can imagine, it's not going to be something that we'll address in
a day,
in one seminar or a seminar over 2 days. So that's why I said we'll be looking to work with the young people who identify with this and want to change society for the better. And we'll be mentoring them, meeting with them regularly, getting in resource people to, coach and help develop them. And, we believe we'll be able to contribute in our own little way to the transformation of society.
Okay, before I let you go this morning, you're so passionate about the Nigerian youth. And so what's your independence message to the Nigerian youth?
Well, I think like you started off the program with, think not what,
Yes.
what your country can do for you, but
you.
think about what you can do for your country. So I think each and every one of us has a personal responsibility if Nigeria is to be a better place. And I'd like you to think about what that responsibility is and don't shy away from it, address it.
Thank you very much for finding time to come for the program this morning. And we indeed believe that this program will help affect the lives of Nigerian youth positively, because we need a lot of that positive infusion into our society. You're still watching AM Experience Friday Live. I told you that today is a very great package strictly for you. Believe me, everything we're doing today, we did having you in mind, and we dedicatedly made sure that this thing came to pass. Do remember that it's the Lead, Inspire, Transform program. It begins today at 6. So whatever it is you're doing, thank God it's Friday. Every time we think Friday, we think, wow, an opportunity to bring in few things here and indulge ourselves. So today, indulge yourself at the Women Development Center, Parliamentary Road, at 6 p.m. and tomorrow at 10 a.m. It is a series of seminars that you need to be a part of. We'll take another break here, and when we return, we'll be on with our next segment. Just still watching AM Experience Friday Live. Just stay with us.
Thanks so much.
Jay Slick, can I get my air?